Hello mini yogis, welcome back. Namaste, namaste to you all. Thank you for joining me again on your mat. I hope you're feeling well, I hope you're feeling good. And I hope you're feeling ready to get moving again. Now, let me see your fingers. Show me your fingers like this. Show me your fingers. And then make some nice wide movements with your fingers like this. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And then make a fist like this. And do that again and make a fist. And we're going to do this 10 times as quickly as we can. Okay, ready? We're going to wake up our bodies. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. How fast can you do it? Well done. And shake out your arms, shake out your arms. Now pinch your thumb and your first finger. Bring your hourglasses to your eyes and say hello, 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 hello. Maybe say hello to if you're practicing with anyone at home. Or just say hello to me, hello. Thank you for being here today. So today our practice is all about grounding, feeling connected to our earth. Okay, so first things first, we're going to tune in our ears with our singing bowl, which you might be familiar with now. So here it is. And this is one of the sounds of the earth, of the universe, is the beautiful sound of the singing bowl vibrations. So are you ready? Can you show me your neat and tidy pose to start with? Sitting up nice and tall, nice long spine, maybe tucking that chin towards your chest ever so slightly, just like this, just slightly. Really good. And maybe you can close your eyes today as we tune in our ears. So you're really, really, really listening. Okay, are you ready? We'll do this one time. Ready? And remember, if you want to, when you can't hear the sound anymore, you put your finger on your nose. That's right. Okay, ready? Listening. Can you still hear it? Almost gone. Well done, everybody. Awesome. Okay. Oh, there it goes again. So, because we're talking today about grounding ourselves to the earth and connecting ourselves to the earth that we live on and the earth that supports us every single day, I want to ask you a question. And that question today is, what can you do today, maybe something you've done today, that is really kind to our special, precious earth that we live on? Can you tell me one thing that you've done today or could do today that's really kind to the earth? If you're thinking, that's a tricky question, Jen, I'm not too sure. Maybe it could be you turn off the lights. Maybe it could be that you use less water. You don't waste food when you have your lunch or your dinner. I don't know. It's all good and it's all to do with being kind to the earth, because the earth is so kind to us every day. It gives us life every day. It grows beautiful plants and trees. It gives us air, it gives us sun. So we need to be thankful for the earth every single day, don't we? Yes. So let's get connected to the ground, and we're going to move into a nice grounding breathing exercise, which is called our box breathing. Have you ever heard of that before? So what we do is we're going to imagine we have a box right in front of our eyes like this with equal edges, okay? And what we're going to do is we can start in one corner and we're going to breathe in for 4 breaths and run our finger alongside the imaginary line for 4 breaths. And then we're going to hold our breath for 4 breaths. For 4 counts, that's right. And then along the bottom, breathing out for 4 counts. And then holding that breath out for 4 counts. So we start and end in the same corner of our box. Okay, so let's try that once together. Can you show me your pointer fingers? And get your imaginary box, get your pointer finger on that corner. Okay, and remember, when we breathe in our yoga practice, we don't just breathe into our lungs, we breathe into our bellies, yes. Okay, so nice deep breath in through our nose, into our belly. As we come along, ready? In for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold the breath. 3, 2, 1. Let it out. 3, 2, 1, and hold it out. 2, 3, 4. Well done. Okay. Now let's try it 3 more times together. All right. Ready? So sitting up nice and tall, finding yourself into a comfortable seated position. Get your pointer finger out. Show me your pointer. Awesome. And bring that pointer up to the top corner. And ready, we're going to breathe in for 4. Okay, all together. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe it out. 2, 3, 4. And hold the breath out. 2, 3, 4. Well done. 2 more times. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe it out. 2, 3, 4. And hold it out. 2, 3, 4. Well done. 1 final time. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Breathe it out. 2, 3, 4. And hold it out. 2, 3, 4. Well done, everybody. I hope you feel slightly more calm, slightly more grounded and ready to do some moving. It's a really nice grounding practice when we make our equal breaths in our box breathing. So remember that, and maybe you can use it another time this week when you feel that you're maybe a little bit angry or worried or upset about something or overexcited. Just get your imaginary box out and do your box breathing. Yeah? Excellent. All right, so we're going to start moving now. We're going to come up onto our feet and we're going to do our sun salutations, 2 rounds, okay? So coming up to our feet, standing in our mountain pose as we always begin our sun salutations. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Lovely. Maybe we can just stand here in our mountain pose with our hands facing forward and roll our shoulders away from our ears. Maybe do this 3 times, that feels good. And 3 times in the other direction. Lovely. And remembering that as we move through our sun salutations, as we breathe, we are breathing into our bellies. Yes. Okay, well done. So standing nice and tall, nice breath in as we reach our arms over our head. And you can optional, but wave to the sun. Hello, sun. Hello this morning or this afternoon, whatever time you're practicing. Hands together, bend in the knees as you bring your hands down towards the earth. And say, hello, earth. Thank you, earth. We're connecting especially to the earth today. Hands nice and grounded on the floor. Take 1 foot back into your plank pose. Take the other foot back into your plank pose. Awesome stuff. And lower all the way down to the earth. Really nice. Untuck your toes as you snake your way up into your cobra pose. Nice open chest, looking up and forward and snaking all the way down. Tuck your toes and push yourself up into the sky. Lovely. First downward dog of the day. Make any nice movements that feel good in your downward facing dog. Maybe you can come onto your tippy toes and lower your heels back down. Maybe you can be a bit of a dancing disco dog. Bending one knee, bending the other knee. Lovely. Well done. Now today we're going to lift our right leg into the sky, maybe wag our tail just for a moment, and then we're going to bring that foot in to meet our hands. And we're going to windmill our arms up nice and wide into our warrior two pose. Really nice. You feel nice and strong in your warrior two pose today? I hope so. Feel your feet as they stick in the ground. Imagine they're stuck in some mud in a nice beautiful field somewhere, all sticky and gooey, and they're not moving anywhere. Well done. Making sure that that bottom is tucked in, nice. Well done. And on your next breath out, you're going to windmill your hands back down to the earth. Step your foot back and you're going to go back into your downward facing dog. Well done. Now next time we're going to bring our left leg up, or whichever leg, the other leg to the one before, and wag that tail just for a moment. And then we're going to step that foot in, step our left foot in, and we're going to windmill our arms open so we're in our warrior two on the other side. I'm going to switch round. Lovely. Really nice, feel strong here, well done. Making sure that those feet are planted to the ground. In that squelchy mud, they're not going anywhere. Well done. And then we're going to windmill our hands down and bring ourselves back into our downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels maybe. And then we're going to look at our hands, come onto our tippy toes and jump our feet to our hands like a frog. And we're going to hang down low, maybe bending the knees as we pat the earth, say thank you to the earth. Breathing in as we reach our arms over our head and say hello to the sun. Hi sun, thank you sun. Hands together at our heart center. Awesome stuff. All right, we're going to do that one more time, and we're going to have a different pose in our variation this time. You'll see, you'll see. So let's come back to the top of our mats or wherever we're practicing. Feet together, toes touching, maybe lifting the toes, spreading them as far as they can go. How far can they spread? And place them back down. Do you feel more grounded now? Maybe you do. Breathing into your bellies, in through your nose as you reach your arms over your head and say hello to the sun or to the clouds. Whatever the weather is today, maybe to the rain if it's raining today. Hello rain, hello clouds. Hands together, bend the knees, come all the way down to the earth and say hello earth. Thank you earth. Planting your hands down, take a giant leap back and take another giant leap back. Well done. Lower your knees, untuck your toes and come all the way down to the earth. And then we're going to snake our way up into Cobra Pose. And snake our way down. Tuck our toes, push ourselves up into the sky. Well done. And pedal out those heels, pedal out those heels. Lovely. Now we're going to bring our right leg up, wag our tail for a moment, and then step that foot in to meet our hands. And then we're going to lower our back knee, untuck our toes, and come up into our dragon pose. Nice. Do you feel this in your hips? We're opening this part of the body which connects to our grounding chakra. Breathing in, reach our arm up. And breathing out, hands down. Well done. Tuck your back toes. Come back into downward facing dog. And pedal it out, pedal it out, pedal it out. Well done. Breathing in, bringing the other leg up this time. Looking at your hands and bringing your left foot to meet your hands. Lower your back knee, untuck the toes, and bring yourself up into our dragon pose, our low lunge on the other side. Nice. Maybe you want to look up at the space in between your hands. Really good. And then breathing out, hands down to the mat. Tuck your back toe and lift yourself back into your downward facing dog. Well done, everybody. Awesome. Okay. And then we're going to jump our feet to our hands like a frog. Maybe bring our hands to our heart center for a moment. And then hang down low, hands connected to the earth. Say, thank you, earth. Hello, earth. Breathing in, arms over the head. And one final time today in our practice, saying, hello to the clouds. Hello to the stars. Hello to the universe. Hands together through to our heart center. Lovely. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling warm? I think I am a little bit. Awesome. So we are going to come onto our bellies, and we're going to do that through our sun salutation. So standing at the top of our mat, breathing in, reach our arms up, breathing out as we bend our knees, hands down onto the mat, and we're going to step back into our plank pose, and then we're going to lower all the way down onto our bellies. We're going to connect the whole of the front of the body onto the earth. Well done. Now keeping your forehead connected to the earth like this. You might want to watch me for a moment for this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to go for a little swim, okay? So what we're going to do is lift our heads, lift our arms, lift our legs, and we're going to do a little swim. We're going to start a little swim. And what's really important here is so we're kind to our backs, we switch our bums on a little bit, okay? That's right. So our bottoms are nicely tense, so they protect our spine, can protect our lovely kind spine that supports us every day. And we can go swimming, or maybe you can start swimming like this if you have the space around your practice area. Or you can just swim like this, really nice, nice and long. Imagine a string being pulled from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. You're as long as you are lifted. Well done. Let's see how fast you can swim now. for 3, for 2, and 1. Wow, let it go. Shake out the hips from side to side. Make a nice pillow for your forehead or your chin on the side of your face to rest on. Well done, everybody. Really good work. Awesome. Now, we have options here. I'm going to try going into bow pose. Now, if you want to, you can stay where you are in your swimming. You can stay like this in our shark pose. Maybe show me your shark teeth. Or if you want to go a little bit further into bow pose, you can bend your knees. Take your hands onto the outside of your feet. Roll your shoulders open. And slowly as you breathe in, you can start to kick your feet away from your hands. Lovely, and you come into this bow pose. Really nice. Now this is a tough one, so if it doesn't feel right, just come straight out. But if it feels okay, breathing in together as you lift yourself up from the earth. Really good. Feel your belly, your hips connected to the earth. Feel the whole of your body switched on. It's a tough one, isn't it? Really nice. One final breath in. And out. Make that pillow for your head. Shake out those hips. Well done, everybody. Okay. And then pushing yourself up, we're going to come into our downward facing dog once again. And then we're going to jump our feet to our hands, and we're going to come into our yogi squat like this. So it doesn't matter if your heels don't touch the floor, that's okay. You can maybe pause the video, you could get a blanket and place a blanket underneath your heels. Or if they're raised in the air a little bit, that's okay. But what's really important in our yogi squat is that we bring our hands together at our heart. And while we push out with our elbows a little bit, we're pushing in with our knees, okay? And what's also really important is that our spines are nice and long like this, so we're not sat in our yogi squat like this. Oh no, 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 no. We roll our shoulders away from our ears, make sure our spine is nice and long, just like me. That's right, and we can close our eyes here if that feels good. Start to slow down the breath once again. Maybe we can feel nice and connected to the earth in this pose. It's through our area, our lower part of our body, our hips, and that root chakra that we can connect to the earth. So maybe you feel this in your hips, in your lower body. Yeah, excellent. And we'll stay here for 2 more breaths. Really good, everybody. Well done. Now we're going to bring one hand and place it down just by our foot. And you want to keep pressing out with your elbow and in with your knee, and you're going to reach all the way up with your left arm. Maybe you can look towards your left fingertips. Really nice. And then bring that hand down. Place that hand by your foot and breathe in, reach your right arm up. And bring it back down. Lovely. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathing in. And breathing out. Remember to move with your breath. It's such an important part of practice. Breathing in. And breathing out. Lovely. Now we're going to do something similar. We're going to come onto our bottoms. So however that feels good, make your way onto your bottom and make your legs nice and wide. Doesn't matter how wide they go today, as long as you're nice and comfortable. Maybe you can take the flesh from underneath your bottom, but make sure your spine is nice and long once again. And we're going to move, we're going to flow like a bit of a river here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in as we come into our nice side stretch. Can you feel the side of your body opening? Lovely. And then we're going to fold forward as we trickle our arms over as we breathe out. And then as we breathe in once again, reach up with our other arm. Look towards the arm or towards the ceiling. Breathing out, folding forward, trickling our hands. Breathing in, reach up, open the side of your body. Well done, everyone. Let's do 2 more times. Ready? Breathing out. Breathing in, looking up towards your arm. And breathing out, folding forward. Breathing into the other side. Well done. And coming back to the center, maybe taking a nice little forward fold here. Doesn't matter how far you go in your forward fold. Even if you're here, that's perfect. You remember that you're all unique in your bodies. And then slowly bringing ourselves up to a straight spine. Great work, everybody. Now we're going to come down onto our backs for our relaxation, okay? So however that feels best, maybe you want to pick up one foot and bring it in, and pick up the other foot and bring that one in. And then slowly, slowly, you can bring yourself down to the earth. Lovely. Letting it all go. Remember your floppy arms and your floppy legs. If maybe someone can test you in the room. Someone comes over and lifts your hand like this. It needs to be nice and floppy. So when they let go, it goes like this. Oh, yeah, very good. Maybe you could try it. Maybe you could pause the video here and give it a little go. Hold on to your wrist and let go. Awesome. It's a good little test to make sure that you're floppy with your spaghetti legs and your spaghetti arms. Well done, everybody. Now, as you lie here connected to the earth below, let your eyes close here. Very good. Letting go of any of the movements we were just making. And feeling your body, feel all the points of your body that connect to the earth as you lie here. Maybe the back of your head. Maybe the backs of your legs. maybe all the way down to the backs of your feet. The whole of the body is relaxed and calm and still, and it's supported by our beautiful, precious Mother Earth that supports us every single day. Lovely, everybody. And staying there with your eyes closed, feeling nice and connected to the ground below. I would like you to practice today's mantra, which is all about being kind to the earth and being connected to the earth and everything that lives within it. Okay, so taking a nice breath in, and we're going to tell ourselves, the earth is kind to me. You can whisper it or maybe just say it in your own mind quietly. I am kind to the earth. And our final one, I am kind to everything that shares the earth with me. We'll do that one more time. The earth is kind to me. I am kind to the earth. I am kind to everything that shares the earth with me. And before we finish our practice today, I'd like you to think about that one thing that you thought about at the start of the class. What's one kind thing that you've done to the earth today? Have a little think, or one thing that you could do. And if you can, with all your energy, with all your might, try and do that kind thing today. Because I know the earth would really appreciate it. Lovely, everybody. Now slowly come up to seated. Bring your hands together. Thank you for being here today, and I hope to see you again really, really soon. Namaste.